Hey, everybody. Good evening. It's time for Whiskey, Cigar, and Comics. Hopefully, all of you are at home relaxing, pouring yourself a drink. I just got home. That's why I was a couple minutes late. I had to run out to the liquor store and I had to get some wine and all that good stuff. My wife's birthday is this weekend, so I'm trying to be a lot nicer when she asks me to do something. Um, at least for a week, at least for a weekend, how that goes. All right, let's see who's in here. We got GTK Comic. He's typically in here in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. He's all the way up in Canada. He's probably on lockdown right now. Probably is not allowed to go outside his house without a mask. We got Truckin' with Comics. Nice. I think it's been a while since I've seen Truckin' with Comics. I think he's been on here before, but man, it's been a while, my friend. Good to see you back. Cigar's not lighting. I need to get a new torch lighter. I keep losing lighters all the time. I don't know what the heck I do with them. We got Luis Ramirez 504. Good to see you, Luis. We got DT in the house. D's been with me a long time. He's an old regular. Nick Webb 76. Good to see you, Malcolm Giles. Good to see you, Malcolm. And there's Infamous. All right, very good. We got a nice group here watching the live stream. There's some cool comic books coming out. There's one coming out in 8 minutes that I like. Let me pull that up. I'm gonna have to. I may have to. I don't think it'll sell out real fast, but yeah, you never know. You never know how it is. It's a shop. I think there's a couple shops. Let me pull it up here. If you watch my channel, it can get expensive. I make people buy stuff. You think I should get a kickback from a lot of these stores? I know I drive some sales here and there on occasion. All right, let me share my screen. And I've got some books to show off. So yeah, we got a lot of things to talk about tonight. Should have a good show. All right. Let me share that. All right. So the store is Toss Comics. They have an exclusive. Let me click on it. It's an old what was that, an EC? Was that yeah, Fear number 7, Haunt of Fear number 17 homage. So if you were a big EC comic buyer, this would definitely appeal to you if you like those old horror style comics. This might be something to take a look at. There's also a Primordial number 1 by Scott McFarland. That one I don't care for. But I love this cover, man. This is so cool. Haunt of Fear homage. Limited to only 500 copies. It goes live in 6 minutes. So it looks like there's 2 stores selling it, Toss Comics and State of Comics. I've bought a few books from Toss. I think I have bought some stuff from State of Comics in the past too. As far as I know, both are good stores. Limited to 500. I like the cover. I buy these exclusives not so much because I think, oh, this one is going to be, I don't think this was going to be one that gets super hot, but I love the cover. And there's a lot of people that like these old horror throwback type covers. So apparently if you buy both, you save $5. All right. Takes a little bit off the shipping. So if you like and this is with Toss Comics doing this deal. So if you like the Primordial number 1 cover, I guess it's an homage to 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay. I think I remember seeing that movie a long time ago. I can't remember much about it though. I think there was a computer that was like self-aware or something like that. And did the computer turn against them or something? Yeah, something like that. So there's that one and the Ice Cream Man 26. I really like the Ice Cream Man. I think I'm just gonna buy that one. I don't know if it'll sell out, but uh 500 print run. Usually if it's like 200, 250, or 300, those type of print runs usually sell out pretty quickly. 500, yeah, it'll probably take a couple days to sell out. So, but yeah, I am getting burned out on all the exclusive covers. There are so many, I can't keep up with them. Um, I don't know. I can't keep up with all this shit. Something is killing the children. Department of Truth, Ice Cream Man. I mean, I love a lot of them. I mean, I've been buying a lot of them. Um, Infamous says Toss Comics as well as State of Comics. Yeah, there we go. I mentioned that. D says I knew you would be all over that Ice Cream Man. You guys know me well. I mean, I have a certain eye for certain type of art, right? Yeah, that's my kind of book right there. It's creepy. Yeah, that'll be a nice addition to the collection. I've got a lot of Ice Cream Man covers, exclusives these days. That was a book that was very underrated for a long time. Everyone knows about it now. The secret's out. But I've been talking about that book since day one. If you go back and watch my old live streams, which I never do anymore, I don't really do that. Infamous says State of Comics is very legit. Elbow cough. I don't know. I don't know. I think I had one dealing with him. I don't remember if it was good or bad. He says, yeah, too many exclusives, oversaturated. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. It is overwhelming. Um, I think some of them have gone up in price. I think they are coming back down. I've noticed some exclusives that came out several months ago have started to dip in price on eBay. So don't feel too bad if you miss something and it's going up a lot on eBay, or that people are asking a bunch of money for it on eBay. You'll have some chances and opportunities, I think, to get them at lower prices down the road. There's always somebody that just, whatever. They need money. They got to dump something. So keep your eye out if there's something that you really like. Nick says, I'm waiting to see the 45 different exclusives for House of Slaughter. Yes, there is already one. I think the Ivan Tao one, I grabbed that one. I don't even know what it looks like yet. Infamous probably knows. I don't even know if they've released the cover yet on that one. Uh, Maybe it's tomorrow they're going to release it. I think maybe tomorrow. But they had an early. I guess some of these shops are doing that now. Like if it's an artist that a lot of people have been hot on, they'll do like, oh, you can do an early buy-in. You can grab it before the cover's released. We're going to release the cover on Friday. You can save $10 if you buy it before the cover's released. So hopefully the cover's good, because if it's not good, um, you know, yeah, that could be a problem. D says the Orzu "You Love Me in the Dark" was nice. Yes, but issues one, is it 1 and 2? I picked up both 1 and 2. In fact, issue number 1 I think will be delivered this weekend. I got a email today. I wasn't able to get it from Black Cape Comics. There were 2 sites selling it. Black Cape Comics sold out like in 2 minutes. I missed it. I wasn't on top of it like I should have been. I just kind of forgot about it. And then Kirby's, I think it's Kirby'sComicArt.com, had the sets for sale as well, and I was able to go in and get one from them. It was a little bit more expensive because they're a UK shop, and you got to, whatever, currency conversion's not as favorable. So it was like $10, $15 more than I could have got it for at Black Cape, but that's okay. It did really well. It's gone up quite a bit in price. Infamous says you will not see a House of Slaughter cover really until September 24th. So expect a lot of blind sales from shops trying to get any advantage over other shops. They are all competing for our money. You do get that sense, right? I think there is a sense that people are getting burned out. I mean, if I'm getting burned out, I know everybody. I know a lot of people are. It's getting expensive. It's kind of hard to say no. Um, it's one of those deals. Um, see, did that book go live? Oh God, I can't even keep up with it. 26. Let's see if it's live on. Let's see. Trade dress. $20. I'm going to checkout, guys. I'm going to the checkout. So with shipping, it's only $24.57. That's not too bad. They don't overcharge for shipping. Shipping's only $4.58. That's nice. Some shops charge like $8 for shipping. $10 for shipping because I guess they're paying somebody. I don't know. They consider it shipping and handling. They're paying somebody to board it up. All right, I got an order on that ice cream man number 26. The artist is Richard Luong. I think it's Luong. That's how you pronounce it. I dig it. I like it. So I just bought it in real time. It is live. It just went live 3 minutes ago. I don't think it'll sell out that fast. So don't be stressing if you can't get to your computer. I think it will go okay. It might sell out tonight, maybe we'll see. Did I pick up the Something is Killing the Children 19 Perillo from Scott's? Yes, I did. I did pick it up. I might resell it though. I mean, I like it. It's good. I don't know. I might. If someone offers me over 200 for it, I might. I might just take it. What I pay, $80? Was it $80 shipped? $85 maybe with shipping and taxes and for the three. I bought the three set, right? The trade dress version and color splash version. I think what it was. Yep. It's nice. I mean, it's Something is Killing the Children. Everything's hot. That book's and Scott's collectibles. They're usually pretty hot. Most of their books sell out. Most of them go up in value. Most of the time. Um, so yeah, I think the Scott's collectibles is typically if you like to flip books and you don't really care about holding them in your collection. Site to use for flipping. The problem with Scott's was I think they were limiting one set for the first hour, and of course they all sold out, so it's kind of impossible to get two sets. Um, oh, Infamous says you paid over $100 for it once you convert to US dollars. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, it's a little expensive, so yeah, I'd have to at least get more than $200 if I'm going to resell it. Otherwise, I'll just hold on to it. He says that Scott's was nice but passed. Yeah, I mean it's Scott's has had better exclusives than that one. I think it was good, but they've certainly had better ones. GTK Comics says some U.S. shops charge $30 for shipping to Canada. Us poor Canadians have to worry about another $35 in custom fees. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't do international shipping when I sell on eBay for that very reason. The cost is higher. It's a little too easy, or it's easier for it to get misplaced, something happens in customs, there's a few things more that can go wrong with shipping internationally. So that's why when you're a seller on eBay, they have that button if you want to do global shipping. I don't do global shipping. I just do US only. So sorry, GTK Comic. You Canadians get screwed all the time. You get screwed all the time. That's the way it is. I got a buddy that lives in Ontario, and I guess it's really expensive where he lives. I don't know. He comes to Florida to vacation, and I think he owns a property down here too. And he's always going on and on about how cheap it is here versus where he's from. Like his house here in Florida, I think he paid like half a million for. It's a big house too. It's like 4,000 square feet. That house in Ontario would be like 3 million or something crazy. So it's kind of like California, I guess. California is kind of like that. If you're really high in square footage, it's going to be super expensive. Taxes are going to be really high, all that good stuff. Um, yeah, so there you go. So that's a real-time purchase by myself, Justice for Comics. I picked up Ice Cream Man number 26. I love it. It's a nice little homage to those horror comics. I love it. I think it will. Yeah, I don't know if it'll do well. Who knows? Buy what you like. I always tell people to do that. GTK Comics says I sell on eBay all the time. My U.S. neighbors, I love I love you Americans. Yes, us Americans buy a lot of comic books, right? I don't know. Are there a lot of Canadians up there that buy comic books? I imagine there is. But I would say if you're selling on eBay, you pretty much have to sell to the U.S. I would imagine, right? If you're in Canada. I used to talk to Jim's Comics a lot. I chat with him every once in a while now, not too often. But he used to have like a PO box over the border, so he would have comic books shipped to his PO box, and then he would, he'd go across the border. He would go across the border and pick up his books from a PO box, and I guess he saved a bunch of money. D says, "What's up with Jim's Comics? Wondering how he's been." He's doing okay. He's working a lot. I guess he just got tired of doing the channel. I don't know if it was too much pressure for him. I kind of asked him if he's going to get back into it. He did say that he is going to start doing Instagram posts again. Yeah, I don't know if he has anytime soon. Let me see. When's his last Instagram post? I haven't looked at it in a while. Which one is it? Is this him? That's not him. I think it's Jim Comics, right? Is it Jim Comics? I think it's Jim Comics. Yeah, here he is. There he is. Right at the top, it says, "Comic creator back from the dead. Nick is a knob." So I don't know. Jim's Comics. I guess he wants to start creating comic books. So I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to? Is he going to get into? Let's see, when's his last post here? Is this his last post? 6 days ago. All right, he posted Tales to Astonish, Submariner, and the Incredible Hulk. First appearance of Abomination. He goes, "Remember, Nick is a knob." I think they love each other. It's a love-hate relationship, but I think they mostly love each other. Nick from Key Collector doesn't like me. I can I can tell you that. He I don't know. I can't remember what the situation was, but I came up in a discussion and completely snubbed me, according to one of the guys that was involved in it or something. I don't know. I could care less. If there's anybody that could care less about what someone thinks of me, it's definitely me. There's no one that cares less than me. Uh, but yeah, it looks like 6 days ago he posted this old book. Um, so maybe he's going to be back as far as maybe Instagram posts. Let's see, what was his other post here? When was this post? August 2nd. Okay, that's not too long ago. He posts this turtle collection. Now, I've never even seen those books before. What the hell are those? From the 90s, early 90s? These are hot again. I mean, turtle books are always pretty hot, usually. I know the first appearances, that book's super expensive now. Even the second print's going for crazy money. Yeah, so he's back. I guess he's back on Instagram. He's done 2 posts. And he only has 68 followers. So he must have deleted his old Instagram. I think I don't know what happened with him. I don't know if he got pissed at somebody. I don't know what happened. It's like I think he deleted all his social media. I don't know if he was ever on Twitter. Well, I don't blame somebody for quitting Twitter. I think I canceled my Twitter account, man, at least a couple years. I think it was at least a couple years ago. I just found myself arguing with people all the time. I was just like, why am I doing this? What do I care about somebody's opinion? It's like I've been on I've been on Facebook, and I think I posted some comments one time on Facebook, and it was in one of those group posts, right? I think it was CBSI. CBSI had a group post, and I think I just posted something. I posted a couple comments. Somebody was asking about speculating on that Joker. What was it? Joker number 2. That first appearance of Bane's daughter. I think Vengeance of Bane. I think it was her name. Somebody was posting, "Oh, do you think this is a good speculation?" And I think I made some comment like, "Yeah, I think long term this could be a good book to buy." But I think I said in the comments like, "Try to buy it near ratio." It was like at the time it was instantly like a $75 to $100 book. I think I bought a couple copies for around $75 to $100 maximum maybe. And this one guy, man, he just went off on me. "Oh, this book's not going to go up in value. Oh, it's going to go down." And it went up to like 200 and I think it went to like I think there were some people that paid over $300 for it. I think there was a sale as high as like 350. I sold a copy. I bought like 3 copies. I sold one of them for like $280. So the one copy I sold paid for like the other 2 copies. So basically I got the other 2 copies. Well, not all of it, but I think it paid for one full copy. And it paid for like half of the other one. So, it lowered my cost basis, as they say in the investment world, on those books to almost nothing. It was pretty cheap. And this guy was just hammering me. He sent me 10, 12 messages arguing with me about, "Oh, this is DC books suck and your modern books suck." I mean, he was going on and on about how modern books are terrible. Don't invest in them. You should only buy older books. And I mean, the older books were modern books at one time too, right? So I don't really follow that logic, but and then I think months and months went by, and then he took the time to send me a personal message on Facebook saying, "See, the price went down. I think there was a couple sales at like 250 to 275, right? So he had to make the point with me that you were wrong. It did sell at one time for 350, and now it's only at 250 or 260 the last sale or whatever. So you're wrong. It went down in value, and I was just like, dude, I bought it at like $75. It didn't go down in value for me, and I didn't tell anybody to buy it at $300, 350. Certainly not. But it's funny how there's people out there like that. It's like they got to win the argument. They have to win. And I think at the time, I think he probably felt like he was losing the argument because there were a bunch of people that kind of jumped in on the comments and were like defending whatever, defending me. I didn't care less, whatever. But he just he took the time to message me. What was his name? Philip something. His first name was Philip. So Philip, wherever you are, my friend, I hope life gets better for you, man. I don't know what to tell you. You got a little bit out of shape about something that really doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, I've bought plenty of books that went down in value. It's just that's part of the deal. It's part of the game. But he kind of like took it personal, I guess. I don't know. So I don't even really post much on these Facebook groups anymore because I feel like people are just going to try to argue with me. I don't know. D says I looked up his IG and could not find him. Yeah, he does have an IG account. It's under Jim Comics, and it's got the Ghost Rider uh, in his little caption there. D says everyone always has some BS to say. That is true. It says Infamous says these are the same people that say it's gonna rain and days will go by, weeks will go by, and finally it'll rain. He will tell you I told you so. Yeah, he's one of those people. That's all right. But I guess he felt like I was telling people to buy the comic book at the highs, right? Which of course I did not do. I told everybody if you're going to buy it, try to buy it near ratio or whatever the ratio price at the time was. But you get all kinds of people on these sites. That's why I really don't interact much with Instagram and YouTube. That's all I do. YouTube channel. Anybody posts anything nasty, I just remove it right away. I don't even bother. Instagram, same thing. I don't really get anybody. Once in a while, I get some female prostitutes from Thailand messaging me. that's about the only thing. I just remove them right away. But yeah, you get crazy shit all the time through social media. That's just the way it goes. GTK Comics says I have to admit I sometimes enjoy some of the comic book chat room drama. It gets nasty at times. My guilty pleasure is to sit back and enjoy. I'm sure there's plenty of drama. I remember I was almost going to be at a panel of these guys. I can't remember the name of the group. They were like a spec group. What was the guy running it? He was a lawyer too. Interesting guy. I had a conversation with him. Was it his name was Nico? I think his name was Nico. I can't remember the group. They have a YouTube channel. I don't remember what it's called. It's called some spec. I can't remember the name of it. It's some spec group. So yeah, they get like 6 or 7 guys to give their weekly spec. Oh, I think this second print, book. And I went one time on the live stream and I don't know. I had to wait so long to talk that I finally was just like, screw this. So I ended up leaving the chat early, and I think it pissed off that Nico guy, the guy that runs the group or whatever. I don't know. I guess that I don't play well with others. That's why I have my own channel. I don't really have anybody I do live streams with too often. I Once in a while I do one with Biggie Shack, or I'll have an artist on. That's about it. I get along with Biggie Shack pretty well, but I didn't get along with this group. I guess I don't know. I just was bored by it. I guess I didn't, and I think I said I didn't agree a couple times with some of the guys' spec picks or whatever, and I don't know. They probably didn't like that. I suppose. I don't know. I speak my mind. I don't. It doesn't. That always doesn't work too well in a group. So that was my only experiment with trying to get in with a spec group. It didn't work out too well. I think I did one live stream and I wasn't even on there the whole time. So yeah, I'm better off just doing my own thing, my own channel. I like to control. That's what I love about having my own channel. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can ramble on for 20 minutes like I've been doing about something that really doesn't matter. It's funny. D says my thing is to collect what you like. The book goes up in value, then good for you. If it doesn't, then it's for your PC either way. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely. Yeah, if you're getting into this to purely make money, I think there's better ways to invest than to invest in comic books. I mean, I like the fact that the comic books can be good investments. I mean, they can go up in value. That makes it adds to the appeal to collect, but it can't be the primary reason why you collect. If you're only collecting because you're buying today hoping to sell tomorrow at a higher price, yeah, most comic books don't do well long term. A lot of them don't do well. So you probably shouldn't do that. I would tell you if you want to invest, go out and buy shares of companies like Apple and Microsoft or, whatever, Amazon. Those are a lot better long-term investments than comic books. But once in a while you get lucky. I bought a lot of X-Men books last year. They've all gone up in value, doubled, tripled. Some in some cases I've made 4 or 5 times my money, if I decided to sell. But of course I'm not selling because then I wouldn't own the book anymore. Then I have to go buy it again. What for? So yeah, I don't want to sell those books I want to hold long term. All right, D says I remember you being on that show. Oh yeah, Tales from the Flip Side. Yeah, that's right. I think I was on it one time. That was it. And the guy I was friends with this guy for a while named Rich, Richie. I think his name was. Was it Richie? Rich. I think it was Richard. Nice kid. He was a nice kid. I liked him. But he was always saying how he was fighting battles for me. I don't know. He was always like defending me because I would say something on my channel. I don't know. It got to be too much drama for me, so I just bailed out on it, and I felt kind of bad because I think he took it personally a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I tend to get away from drama, so I didn't last too long on that Tales from the Flip Side. Let's see. GTK Comics says, "What's that's what I said on your second grade report card, Justice. He does not work well with others. Yeah, that's true. Oh, there he is, Richard. Yes, Richard Dollarman. Yeah, yeah. I haven't spoken to him in a long, long time. Our last our last interaction, I don't think was the most positive. So I think he felt like I didn't treat him as he should have been treated, or so. I can't quite remember. I probably had too much to drink when I was talking to him, so that might have contributed to the problem. I don't know. Richard, wherever you are, my friend, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're still in the comic book game. I haven't watched that channel in a long time, so I don't even know if he's still on the panel or not. I have no idea. Um, I wish him the best of luck. All right, we're gonna get into some books that I got. I'm gonna go refill my drink real quick, guys. I didn't pour enough. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get a little bit more bourbon and hang tight. I'll be right back. I have returned. All right. So we're going to show some books. I'm also going to plug my good friend Javon Jordan. He's got a trade paperback coming out that he did the cover for, which I'm sure people are going to be excited about. So maybe we'll do that first since I've got Instagram up. Let me pull up his. So Jim's Comics is back. I'll have to I'll have to text him saying, "When's your next post coming? Next month?" I mean, what are you doing? One a month post? That's not a way to build a following. Doing one a month posts. All right, here we go. So this is going to be the cover for a trade paperback for Department of Truth, Volume 2. It's coming out September 3rd. Izzy's Comics and Collectibles will be selling it. Only 500 copies will be available, so I would imagine this thing's going to sell pretty quickly. Um, I noticed he's missing his penis in the. There's a controversy now about. So I guess the kid that was in that picture. I don't know. What is he? 30 years old now. I guess he's scarred because he feels like it's child pornography. I mean, it's just I don't know. Isn't it just a picture of a kid that they threw into a pool to swim, right? Don't they throw baby? I obviously I realize he's naked in the picture, but I don't know. That's a little bit of a stretch to say that it's child pornography. But apparently, the kid, this baby, is now suing for damages because his little weenus was pictured in the original album cover, which obviously I think they edited all that out now, right? I don't think they show that anymore, but I don't know. People are so uptight anymore. God, let me tell you something. A lot of the comics I used to really listen to, Carlin and Richard Pryor, they wouldn't be allowed to even perform anymore. Obviously Bill Cosby can't for reasons, but just you can't say nothing anymore. I mean, they're gonna go crazy on a cover. I mean, it looks pretty innocent to me. So what? It's a baby naked in a pool, chasing a dollar, and it's supposed to be exploiting. What was the claim? The guy claims that the picture of him chasing the dollar was like promoting uh trafficking of children or something. It's just crazy. Come on. Yeah. They're Nirvana baby. That's what he'll. I mean, can you imagine that? You imagine growing up and you tell people, "Hey, I'm the Nirvana baby." Oh, you're the baby on that cover with his little weenus. Yep, that's me. It's a lot bigger now. My weenus is a lot bigger. Don't let that picture don't let that picture fool you. It's much bigger now. Maybe that's why he's so upset. Maybe it's not much bigger. maybe that's why he's suing. I don't know. Maybe that's the problem. Infamous says you should interview Jim. I've made the offer to him. He hasn't quite accepted that yet, but you never know. I'll work on him. Maybe I can get him on the channel. That would be a good idea. Plus, it would be probably a little boost to my channel to have him on. There's a lot of people that still talk about Jim's comics, even though he hasn't done a video in forever, and obviously has not posted a whole lot on his Instagram. But yeah, that'd be fun. I mean, I get along with Jim really well. We see eye to eye on many things. I don't think he likes living in Canada. he's he's not too happy about all the lockdowns and all the bullshit that it's dealing with up there. But I told him, I said, "Hey, at least you're not in California or Oregon or Seattle. It could be worse." But good old Florida. Florida right now, we've got problems because we're having this spike in coronavirus cases, and it's real. I have some friends in the medical business, and there has been a lot of hospitalizations of people that What's funny is it's about half and half. Like half the people are being hospitalized that have gotten the vaccine are still getting this Delta variant, and then I guess the other half are unvaccinated. So I don't know. My opinion is uh, I don't want anybody knowing what my medical history is. I don't even want somebody asking me, "Did you get vaccinated?" To me, that's a very personal question. That's a medical question. That'd be like you going up to somebody and say, "Hey, did you get your colonoscopy this year? Did you have the doctor shove his hand and his fist up your asshole?" No, I haven't gotten around to. It's none of their business. It's medical. I don't get this. It's I don't know. I've heard the comment that it's medical apartheid. Like you're gonna be discriminated against because you don't want to reveal your medical history. It should be private, but it's not, right? You can't. And a lot of states now, if you go to a concert, uh, they want you to be vaccinated, but of course they don't mention the fact that people that are vaccinated can spread the virus just as much as somebody who's unvaccinated. They don't mention that. I don't know. I'm not getting into this too much detail here. I'm sure YouTube will probably pull my video if I talk too much about it. Oh God. There's cardstock variant. Good to see you, cardstock. Yes, his weenus. D says just getting over COVID. The whole family had it. Daughters brought it back from a concert in Miami. There you go. Super spreader. I mean, I get why they may want people to be vaccinated, but if you think you're not going to get it being around vaccinated people, I hate to tell you, they can still carry the viral load even if you've been vaccinated. So I think if you're vaccinated, though, if you contract the virus, supposedly the symptoms are less. I don't know. I've known people that have gotten COVID that weren't vaccinated, and you know they said it was like one day mild fever and a little bit of a cough, and then 2 days later they're fine. So everyone's different. Everyone's health is different. Everyone's immune system is different. My immune system must be very, very strong. I don't even get colds very often. I take that emergency stuff. You can buy it at the grocery store. It's powdered vitamin C. I think it's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. It's got zinc in it and vitamin D. Um, it's like high concentration of that stuff. And I take that every day. I take it daily. So I just drink it in the morning when I'm having my breakfast, and man, I just don't get sick. I don't get anything. I hardly ever get a cold. If I start to feel the symptoms of a cold coming on, like my throat starts to get scratchy, or maybe I'm having to blow my nose a little bit more than normal. I got allergies, so I've always had allergy problems. But if I'm starting to feel that way, I just take like two of those in a day, and it kills it. I don't know. I don't know. T says, "Yeah, hand up your ass." You want a doctor with small hands and very very skinny fingers. You don't want a guy with like big friggin' meat hook hands. It's not going to be fun. D says, "Yep, vaccinated or not, you still can get it. My son is the vaccine was around all of us and didn't get it." There you go. Yeah. So it's all crapshoot, man. It's all a crapshoot. Cardstock says nobody will ever have a weenus bigger than the one on. Never mind. Physically larger, maybe, but not more famous. That's right. He should be proud that he's the Nirvana baby. Come on. Why is he suing? And who is he suing? Is he suing the record label? Certainly he can't sue Kurt Cobain or Kurt Cobain's estate. That would be ridiculous. But what do you guys think of that cover? I love that cover. I'm definitely going to buy that. So that's just coming out in another week. Yeah, I'm going to buy that for sure. 500 copies. I have a feeling that's going to sell out very, very quickly, probably in a couple minutes. So if you're not right on top of that. That will sell fast. I like that it's in black and white with the red color splash on it. That's awesome. So I'm giving my good friend Javon a little plug. He's been on my channel. He was on about a month ago. We talked about his process, his art, and he's definitely an up and comer. He's been doing a lot of work lately. In fact, I got one of the books I got tonight. I'll show you was by Javon Jordan. So I like him. I think his art was really good. I love the concept of that cover that he did. I think it's absolutely wonderful. All right, so there you are. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to give you guys more updates, but it looks like September 3rd is when that's coming out. I don't think the time has been announced yet, but the website is Izzy's Comics, which I think that was the site he originally sold that Nirvana cover through. So, um, yeah, I'm sure it will do well. I have no doubt of that. So there he is, good old Javon, nice guy, really nice, humble guy. I loved interviewing him. Um, yeah. All right, so let's move on to maybe we'll just talk about my comic books that I got here. I got this puppy in the mail. This was the first cover that came out. Department of Truth. I think it's number 12. I think it might be 12. 11 or 12. I can't remember the number. That's a version of Jim Morrison with that Mr. X guy over his shoulder. Yeah, just awesome. I got a couple copies of that bad boy. And then a couple weeks later, they came out with another version, which is the Lady in Red. Same deal. I got two of those bad boys. They've gone up a lot in price. I've seen lately. This is one I pre-ordered this a while ago. I like Jeff DeCall's art once in a while. This one just looked awesome. This is the Virgin incentive cover for Dune House Atreides. I can't remember what number it is. Number 4 or 5, something like that. Jeff DeCall cover. Just thought it was awesome. You gotta love the red-headed pelicans. Come on. You don't see red-headed pelicans that often. All right, here's that book that I got from that Javon Jordan did the cover for. Eat the Rich #1. It looks like The Godfather, right? What's his name? Marlon Brando. Doesn't that look like Marlon Brando a little bit? Yeah, awesome. I love that cover. It's just crazy. It's shocking. What's that Will Ferrell impersonation? Shocking. It's shocking. It's shocking. There you go. All right. Dr. Seuss homage, Claire and the Dragons. I just love it. I love Dr. Seuss. I know he's triggering people all around the world with his books. He's such a racist. But I love this cover. It's awesome. I mean, it's got yellow, it's got red, it's a dragon. Come on. Can't go wrong with that. All right. I got this one's been a hot book. I know Infamous loves this book. He's I don't know if he's gotten it yet. He's had to wait forever. We've both had to wait forever to get this. Sin City Comics sold this. This is issue 11 or 10. I think it's 10. Department of Truth number 10. This is the Bansky cover by Chin Potter. Just a cool cover. I didn't get number 9. I know there's a issue number 9. I missed that one. Goes for like $200 now. I think this one sells for around $200. So I was able to get one of those bad boys. It's got a little COA on the back, so that's cool. Bansky homage. And I just got this one today, which I love this cover. I would love to get the original, but it's so expensive. It's a Delato cover. You know I love Delato. I mean, I love him. D says, Winston Churchill. Yeah, he looks more like Marlon Brando to me. I don't know. Winston Churchill. He he was fatter. He had bigger cheeks, didn't he? Yeah, I don't think that's Winston Churchill. He looks more like Marlon Brando. Yes, the Bansky is hot. Yeah, so this one is a Delato cover. I got it through Trinity Comics. It's I guess it was some kind of con exclusive. Oh, Fan Expo exclusive, I think it is. Now it's gonna be hard to see because it's foil and the glare and all that shit. But it's a Delato. Let's see if I can trying to get an angle where it's not. I gotta take it out of the mylar. I love to use my lights. By the way, the price of my lights have gone way up. I don't know if it's because the price of oil is higher, the chemicals to make them are more expensive. I don't know, but it's like I think the price has gone up 30% on my lights. So I may have to take a break on my lights for a while. All right, it's a little easier to see without the my light on it, but it is a foil cover. So it's a Batman #1. So if you didn't read the original Batman book, you got it right here. No one can afford the original. I think a page of this original comic book goes for crazy money. So you can read the original reprinted version of Batman #1, and look at that freaking cover by Delato. My God, look at the Joker. It's one of my favorite covers of all time. Delato. There is a French version of this that's not foil. It's just it's like a regular cover, but man, it's so expensive. Like every time I've seen it, it's like $600, $700, and that's in raw condition, not even graded. So way out of my league. This is the cheapest way I could own it. So at least I got a version. It's like a reprint, basically, right? Yeah, yeah. It's still a nice cover. I can still say, hey, it's a Delato cover. I love Delato. I love his art. So I couldn't wait to get that. Um, that was a no brainer purchase for me right there. No brainer. Uh yeah, D didn't they go up? Yeah, they've like doubled. 17.99 now almost $30. It's crazy. It has to be. Is it because of the price of oil has gone up? I don't know, man. It's gone crazy. Agent says, "Yo, man, my man has changed up his cigar this show." This is still a Cuba Cuba. The wrapper came off when I pulled it out of the thing. So yeah, it's still a Cuba. It's a Cuba Maduro. It's a dark cigar. Acid. It's got that nice, that little nice little tinge of a sweet flavor to it. D, I got that at Trinity Comics. I don't know if it's sold out or not. You may have to check their site. They may still have it for sale. I don't remember it selling out. It's not like I don't think it was a limited print run or anything. Um, I haven't been to Trinity's website in a long time. Let me look. TrinityComics.com hyphen comics. Trinity-comics.com. Let's see. Oh, it did sell out. Yeah, I guess it did. Yeah, it was. They were asking $55. MegaCon. I guess it was a MegaCon exclusive. I think I said Fan Expo. Sorry, MegaCon. So I like it. I mean, it's foil. I kind of wish it wasn't foil. Believe it or not, it would look a lot better if it wasn't foil. Like that image right there, you can't really tell that it's foil cover. The original cover is the best. It still doesn't come as it's still nice to have the foil because it's as close as I'm going to get to it. But um, yeah, what does that book go for originally? I mean, I haven't looked at it on eBay in a long time. Type in what Batman Lotto. Shit. Can't type. See which one it is. Um, Batman number 7 is the original. Batman number 7. All right. So let me just put in Batman number 7. Lotto. Foil reprint. Man, someone's asking 150. All right. Here's a graded 9.4. No, 9.6 asking 449. It's not full. It's just awesome. God, I need to buy a raw copy someday, but man, you rarely ever see a raw copy for sale. It's so hard to find. And there's another foil, a reprint. So it's Batman number 7, French. I guess it's a French. It was a French exclusive. So type in French. Um, yeah, that's it. So you got 4 listings. 2 of them are the real deal, which they're obviously graded. One for 664, 9.6 signed by Delato, and then the other one not signed, 9.6 for 450. And then you got 2 foils for sale. That's it. Four books on eBay. That's all you can find. Oh, there's another one. That's the foil one reprint, 250. There's the Fan Expo. Oh, that's not the same book. Yeah, so it's not. I mean, I rarely see that book in raw condition come up for sale, and if it is, it's like $300-400 at least. I don't really see it cheaper than that. So yeah, I would like to own the original, just because it's not foil and it's so much prettier. The foil, the foil's nice, but it's not as nice. It's better without foil, believe it or not. It just is. So that might be one of those books I just have to keep my eye on. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe someone will list it, and if I could get it around 200 to 250, that'd be a good deal. Agent J.R. Ewing, he says, anyone read Action Comics 1034? Man of Steel is getting good. It is? I mean, I tried reading it a few times when, what's his name was writing it? Bendis, I think, was writing it, and I just couldn't get into it. I fell off of it. I want to like Superman books, man, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. Maybe that's worth checking out. I may have to read a couple books on, maybe digitally online first, and see if it's any good. Maybe I'll start buying them. Thanks for the tip, Agent JR. I mean, hey, books get better, right? Sometimes a book's bad for a while. They get a better writer on it, and they start to change the style. I mean, that's what they did with Batman. A lot of people did not like Tom King's writing, and they got rid of King. They got rid of him early, in fact, and they brought in James Tynion, and Tynion obviously did well. He took off, and he's built a little name for himself. Um, by the way, this is the second time I'll mention James Tynion. Best spec of the year by far was joining his founders tier membership with his Substack. I'm going to get 6 exclusive books per year that only those members get access to. So it's going to be real interesting to see what those books go for on eBay in the secondary market. Because basically, the only ones that are going to go up for sale is somebody in the group that decides they want to sell their copy, right? Um, so let's say there's 1,000 members, and I would imagine most people that join really like Tynion's work, so a lot of them are probably going to hold on to those books. So you might get maybe 20-30% that might sell their books. So there'll be a supply of them on eBay. It's what they're going to go for will be interesting to watch. Who knows? Maybe it'll be big money, maybe it won't. My theory is I felt joining it. I felt like one of those books could easily be worth what I paid for the year membership. So it was kind of a no brainer for me. But hey, $250 a year membership is not cheap, right? I mean, most people that buy comic books don't throw $250 on the chance that maybe you're going to get something cool and exclusive. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of comic investors are not going to do that. They're going to want the book right now in their hand for I'm spending $250. I want, I want a nice book in my hand, not some promise that I might get a really nice book in the future, right? That's kind of like what Kickstarter does. A Kickstarter, if you guys have ever bought a book on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, it's the same deal. You're paying money for this project that hopefully gets finished. And if it does, you know, obviously the creator wants to have fulfillment, wants to fulfill those orders. Otherwise, he's probably not going to get money again, right? If you're not fulfilling the orders, you're not likely to get any more money from people. So I don't know. GTK Comics has already lots of buzz about Tinian Substack. Yeah, I think it was the one of the best things I did this year by far. Substack replaces bad ideas, the most hated, coveted comic books. Yeah, yeah. There's going to be people that are pissed because they're not going to have access to those books. That's it. It's I love exclusive memberships. I mean, there's a reason people love to be in something that they feel is very exclusive. It's just human nature. It's human nature to be that way. So, um, I just got an email from Things from Another World. They're sending me out a package. Looks like one, two, three, four, five, six books are shipping. Total is $86. In that shipment, the two good books in that shipment are the Scotty Young, the Me You Love in the Dark, Scotty Young, 25 copy. I got that for $20. That's selling for like 60 right now. And then the other one is the Eat the Rich #1, the Frizzen Foil 50 copy. I got that for only $39. That's selling for about 60 to 70. So I think I did pretty well on that order. Not too bad. Thanks to Infamous. Infamous usually sends me information. He's on top of this shit way more than I am. So I want to give a shout out to Infamous for all that. He's on top of stuff, man. He knows when stuff's dropping. He's always aware of FOC. I'm not very good at that. So I'm glad he likes me enough to send me shit. So he helps me out a little bit. So thank you very much, Infamous. Um, it's almost 8 o'clock. I've been on here over an hour. My God, I usually don't go more than an hour. What else do we want to talk about, guys? Is there anything else? Any speculation? I know I sent out a video earlier this week about that Spider-Man trailer. What was it? Amazing Spider-Man 641. Seems to be some heat on this book. It's a cool cover. I like it. It's a negative space variant. I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, it's not a first appearance of anybody. It's just this was like a book you could have picked up a couple weeks ago for probably $5 to $10, selling around 25 to 30. I think there was some sales around $50 to $60 not too long ago. Prices come down a little bit. Um, if you guys watched my video, I did mention somebody should pick up the Joe Quesada 1 in 100. There was one on eBay for like $115, and I have noticed that it's not there. Um, so I don't know what's that book gonna be worth. Seems to be it's all driven by the trailer of that movie so far. So I remember this storyline of One More Day, right, where Peter Parker wanted everyone, he wanted everyone knew who he was, and he went to Mephisto, right, and he made a deal with Mephisto to wipe out everybody's memory. And I guess there's another storyline of him doing that with Doctor Strange, right? That's the way they're going to play it in the movie, right? Instead of Mephisto, they're using Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange casts a spell, and it's going to make everybody forget he's Spider-Man, including Mary Jane and Aunt May. So, yeah, I mean that could be interesting for the movie, but that's supposedly what happens in the storyline. So this book's got some heat on it based on that trailer. How much more legs, is it going to go a lot higher in price? I don't know. Who knows? It's hard to say. But when I did that video earlier this week, I suggested that you go to your LCS, see if you can find it in a back issue bin for, $5, $10. Try not to pay crazy money on eBay for it. See if you can find a good deal at your LCS. And hopefully some of you guys did that, but that would be the way to play that is just try to get it for like, I mean, let's face it, if you could find that in the back issue bin for like $5, $10, seems to be selling around 25 to 30 right now pretty easily. So there's a nice little, good little flip opportunity, right? If you find it for cheap, put it on eBay, sell it real quick. I don't know. That could be a good spec. GTK Comics says those Tinian Substack books will be crazy. I agree with your spec on that. Yeah, I think they will be. I don't know how many members. I mean, I don't think he's going to disclose, right, how many members he has, but he only kept it open for a while, for like what, 48 hours? I think it's closed down. GTK Comic might know this more than I do. But I thought he closed it down and he was going to reopen it for a day or so. I can't remember what the story was on that. But it could have been reopened. I'm not sure. It says people, comic collectors are already pissed about Tinian's Substack fee. It comes out to 329 Canadian currency after the U.S. exchange rate. For one, am not. I agree. It's great spec. Yeah. So he's also supposed to send out like he sent out a post of his storage locker. He's got all these boxes in the storage locker, and supposedly he's just going to like go through boxes and pull out a comic book that he's involved with. Who knows what it will be? I mean, he wrote Justice League for a while, obviously Batman books. So he's going to like pull out his inventory of comic books that he wrote, and he's going to just randomly like grab one, sign it, send it off to you. So that'll be interesting. What I mean, somebody out there is going to get like a first punchline signed by Tinian. That'll be worth some money. Or what if you got a Something is Killing the Children first print, A cover, signed by Tinian that he sends you, right? Randomly. Holy shit. Imagine if he sends a bunch. What if he has a stack? What if he has a stack of Something is Killing the Children, number one A covers, and he knows these books are worth money, and he signs a bunch of them and just randomly sends them out to founding tier members. Holy shit. What's that book worth? Right? A raw copy sells, I think, over $1,000, right? Easily. I don't know. Cardstock says founding membership still seems to be available. There you go. So make sure you check it out. Substack.com is the website. And just in the search bar, type in James Tinian. His Substack newsletter is called The Empire of the Tiny Onion. And there is a subscribe button. So click on that button and you can kind of see what's available. I don't know if I'm able to see that anymore because I'm a member. If I try to um, I don't think I can see. Let's try it real quick and see. Yeah, it automatically logs me in. So I don't know if that's still available, but you may want to check it out. If that's still available for $250 for the year, um, I don't know. I would highly consider it. If you got the extra money, check the seat cushions in your couch. If you got the money, that might be worth doing it. Yeah, fingers crossed for a Something is Killing the Children copy sign. Yeah, that would be nice. There's Rafi. Good seeing you, Rafi. Oh, use the private browsing to view the website as a non-member. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I do use Brave. By the way, if you guys want a browser that doesn't track your shit, um, use Brave. I think that's the best browser. Brave, BRAVE.com. They will not track your stuff. See if it's still available. Uh, yeah, oh, okay. They still have it available. $250 a year. If you subscribe, you get full posts, full archives, post comments, join the community, early access to exclusive merchandise and comics, and 6 variant covers exclusively available to founding members shipped directly to you over the course of the next year. It's still available, guys. I can't believe it's still available. I mean, he basically said a couple weeks ago that he was shutting it down after 48 hours. So he may have reopened it for just a few days. Um, yeah. So if you're thinking about it, this is the time to do it. I'm pretty sure you're going to get your $250 worth out of that subscription. I'm pretty sure of it. I have a feeling one of those books um, is going to sell for more than 250 in the secondary market. So if you're getting 6 books in the span of a year, you know, maybe there's one or two that you're not the most fond of. Maybe you sell those and that easily pays for your subscription. So thank you for the heads up on that card stock. That worked very well. Yeah, he will send you a form. By the way, if you joined as a founding tier member, you will be sent a form to fill out for your personal address and more information. That is coming. He just hasn't got it out yet. That's probably coming in the coming weeks. My membership is already losing exclusivity. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, think about it. If he gets a thousand members, right? What's he making? 250 grand a year. Gets 2,000 members. He's making a half a mil. He obviously wants to get as many members as he can. Um, yeah, I agree with you. I don't want too many members either. Right around 1,000 would be cool. So hopefully he is aware of that. So GTK comic, I think you should message. I think you should send a message to James Tenyon, telling him, "Hey, man, don't let the founding tier membership get more than like 1,000. He should shut it down pretty soon. If it gets near 1,000, that's when he should shut it down." So imagine getting access to a comic book 6 times a year that only has 1,000 printed. That would be pretty nice. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know what his designs are on that, but I don't know. We'll see. I kind of agree with you though. I would like him to shut it down as soon as he can. That would be nice. All right, guys, it's getting dark. I'm gonna eat some dinner. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the cigar in peace. I appreciate everybody that hung out with me and chatted with me on the live stream. We talked about a lot. I showed you some cool books. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we talked about. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Also, make sure you're following Infamous. His Instagram is Chasing Comics on Instagram. Make sure you are following him. He posts a lot of information on exclusive covers, and there's a lot of good stuff coming. I think we're being oversaturated though, especially when it comes to Department of Truth. It's something is killing the children. There's just so many damn exclusives. Um, just be choosy, be picky, only buy what you really love, and don't care if it goes up in value. That's the way to approach it. So if I don't really love the cover, I'm not going to buy it. So there were a couple of covers that came out in the last week or two where if I wasn't really in love with it, I didn't buy it. So keep that in mind. I would stick to that philosophy. I think you'll always do well if you do that. All right, guys. Yeah, maybe I'll message him too. He's never responded to any of my messages, by the way. Tinian kicks out founding members. Yeah. Maybe I hope he doesn't kick me out. I've never said anything bad about him whatsoever, so he has no reason to do that as well. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. My next video, I'll be shooting a video tomorrow on the Hot 10 list in the afternoon, CBSI's Hot 10 list. I know last week I didn't get to it till like Monday. I'll try to make sure I get to it tomorrow. So I'll give you my review on the list. Um, and then this weekend, yeah, I might have some time. My wife's birthday is Monday, but I think we're going out Sunday to dinner with the kids. So I may not have time this weekend to do another live stream, but definitely early next week. And make sure you follow me on Instagram. I will be posting stuff on Instagram. And I've been doing a lot of little videos lately on Instagram. I'm overdue. I've been doing one on just like key books that I'm pulling out of a couple boxes. Yeah, I go through alphabetically. I need to do another one of those. I did several of those, but I'm overdue to do one. So I might do that maybe on Saturday. I'll do another video just on Instagram, just highlighting some cool books. All right, guys. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you soon. Have a good night.